Feel me like a Hellcat.
Hey guys, welcome back to Aspirant Gaming and the Interrogation Files, and today we're fixing my t-shirt because it's apparently balked. Today we are down at Mission Row because we have a suspect in a bank heist. This guy was in possession of a stolen bank truck. And it's Robbie, of course, one of his latest harebrained schemes, so let's go and find out what he's up to.
Step in there.
Because he normally talks when I work on him, so let's see what he was planning.
I don't like this. This place looks sketchy. This looks like what they like play like cards, and if you lose, you get shot or something. Very sketchy.
Oh dear.
And that looked like a big old TV.
Yep, it's a big gold TV.
You're not going.
Okay.
And I'd like to have a TV like
So,
that sometime.
For the benefit of the tape, the time is 21:44 on the 20th of the 12th, 2019. Detective Chloe Banks with
Deputy
Howard
Ione.
Brodell and Ione York.
It's bro.
Sir, for the benefit of the tape, Brodell. For the benefit of the tape, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you do say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney, and if you cannot afford one, one will be provided for you at no cost by the state of San Andreas. Do you understand the rights? I've read them to you.
Yeah, but do this.
And with those rights in mind, do you wish to speak to us today?
I mean, I want to get myself out of this. I don't want
Okay.
no jail time, so yeah.
Fantastic.
I'll do what it takes.
That's exactly what we want to, sir.
I would become a IAA agent if I have to. And have to
An
go
IA
through
agent. There you go.
all that.
Okay, so.
Yeah, I'd.
I
So
think
what?
I might need a seat for this one.
Are you gonna start speaking?
In a minute, sir. I want to sit down because this is annoying. We need a sit down thing. We really need a sit down thing badly.
I don't like these kind of rooms. This looks like where they play like Russian roulette here.
Yeah,
With
absolutely
cards.
what we do. Okay, right.
Like if you lose
Mr.
a card
Brodell.
game, you get shot.
Not what happens. Okay, Mr. Brodell. Now,
What do
you
want?
were driving the Bobcat Security Bank truck today, yes?
It's kind of obvious.
Okay, just
You guys
confirming
have
this.
dash cam and body cam footage
So
of
you
that.
picked up the truck from 132 Dutch London. You drove it down to 89 Autopia Parkway where you left it in the garage. You walked off, you went and did some Sam Fisher shenanigans. You came back, you got in it, you drove it to 71 Autopia Parkway where we found you near the vehicle in a warehouse. Is that correct?
I mean, you didn't find me in the car. You found me outside taking pictures with a 4K camera.
Yeah, I saw you
Get
by
your
the
facts
vehicle.
right.
Anyway,
That was not by the vehicle. That's quite a distance. Like at least 50 feet from the truck.
Deputy York, was that firearm registered?
Yes, miss. Haven't been able to run the serial. I can go do.
Could you please? Okay, so Mr. Brodell. Now, in that truck we found enough evidence to connect you to conspiracy to commit armed robbery. You had uniforms for Bobcat Security, and you have confirmed to us already you're not an employee of Bobcat Security, yes?
It's kind of. I said I don't know body camera, so yeah.
Right. But I don't wear a body camera.
And dash camera,
okay.
probably.
So,
Well, there's dash
You-
cams nearby, so I said yeah.
okay,
Could've
okay.
heard it.
So, right, to confirm, the vehicle contained Bobcat Security uniforms. The vehicle was stolen from Blaine County several days ago by armed men, and it contained maps and routes out of the city. All these indicators point towards an armed robbery. You had maps showing the lower levels of a tall
isn't
building
it
somewhere,
obvious?
which we haven't narrowed down. Would you like to confirm for us which building it is?
No.
You don't. So it wouldn't be the Union Depository, would it?
But I can give you other information. I can give you an idea what the building's sort of gonna be like. Not gonna
Well, let me
give you an
guess, a
exact
bank.
location, though. Yeah.
You do
Freaking
realize
cop, yeah.
we can actually
Has a-
compare those. Hang
got
on. You do realize we
underground
can
parking lot.
compare. You do realize we can compare those schematics to buildings at City Hall, right? So why don't you save me a trip to hell where I have to drive over to City Hall, deal with the records clerk, and pull records for every tall building in the city till I find one that matches? Because I will, and it will be that easy. So why don't you just confirm for me which building it is?
A building in downtown Los Angeles.
Congratulations. I
proximity
still
of the
have to
Maze
drive.
Building.
Right. Still have to drive to City Hall.
That just narrowed down your
I
search.
still have to tolerate the asshole in records. Why don't we just make this nice and simple? Because
through
I'm
it
going to
again.
be a lot more annoyed when I come back from City Hall. So why don't we... In fact, you know what? I'll be a lot more annoyed and less tolerant to the idea of a deal when I get back from City Hall. So why don't we just talk about it here?
Well, this thing that we're gonna do, this job that we're about to do.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Your buddies are about to do
even
me.
even with that truck missing, we're still gonna make a lot of money from this. So I ain't gonna tell you where it's
The
at.
we
You
is a
could rob the
problem.
Maze Bank. You could rob the Union Depository. You could rob the Lom Bank building. There's a lot of banks in downtown Los Santos.
Right, the we
within the
concept
proximity
is
of
where
the
I'm
Maze Bank
sticking.
building.
Okay? Mr. Bradell? The we
Well, who's we?
tense you're using.
The police
Well,
department.
no, we, as in you're saying we. You mean your friends are going to rob and they're going to make a lot of money? Because you're not going to be with them.
Not without me.
You're here.
I made a sacrifice, a soul for a soul.
What, you drove
Well,
around
it's
in a
not like
bank
he's
truck
getting out.
kind of recklessly and got noticed by the cops?
I literally told
Well,
y'all that
and-
there's another bank truck. This is not the only
And
one.
I mean,
Correct. So now we're
He
looking out
also
for a
had a
Bobcat
firearm
security
that's not
truck.
registered to.
Really? Interesting. So you've got an illegal weapon charge there. You've got Grand Theft Auto, because those vehicles cost a huge amount of money.
That's not Grand Theft.
Yes, that is Grand
It's
Theft
a big
Auto. You
truck.
were in possession of a truck that was stolen, and that truck was stolen by armed men. So we have armed robbery on top of Grand Theft Auto, carjacking.
I mean, I didn't steal it. It was someone who acted alone
Unfortunately,
who stole it.
your friends have left you in it because you were caught with it.
You could get me with possession of a stolen vehicle.
That's not a charge.
Received a stolen vehicle. Oh, it is.
No,
in Vice
it's
City
not.
It is. And it
Well,
should
we're
be
not in
here.
Vice
It's federal
City.
law. You gotta obey federal law.
There isn't a federal
else,
law
you
for
know.
receiving a stolen vehicle, sir.
Oh, there will be.
Okay, so
Congress can
back
vote
to the
on
building.
anything.
The tall building, the schematics. I'm literally going to have to go across to City Hall and I will be able to confirm this. So why not just tell me?
I'm
Because you're literally
narrowing
delaying the
down search
inevitable.
for you.
Right, you're narrowing it down, but at the same time, I will find it out regardless. Only when I get back from City Hall,
I
I
could have
will
said any
not
bank in Los
want...
Santos.
When I get back from City Hall, I will not want to give you a deal because I'll be so irritated at having to drive over there in rush hour traffic. So, would you like a deal or not?
Yes, I would. What
so
if I
tell
told
me
you that
what
those
building.
maps are an artist representation of what the bank is?
Why don't you do
It's
that
not a
then?
one-to-one map of what the bank is.
Okay.
So that's going to be quite hard to confirm what bank it is from an
Okay,
artist
so someone,
representation.
an artist representation of bank schematics, aka someone decided to draw what they think a bank would look like. Is that it?
Someone decided to draw we helped out draw out the map of the layout of the bank. A good layout of it. It's not one-to-one scale. It's decent enough that we can tell what
Do
we're
you realize
for,
we have
but
map
it's-
recognition software and we have eyeballs and we can compare, right? This is 2019.
What if I told you that
Meta, this
maybe
is
the
coming out in
map was
2020.
fake and maybe it was a bank for somewhere far, far away?
Okay.
What if I told you that?
Okay. Okay. Now, have you ever heard of Occam's razor?
No, I don't care what that is, but I'm literally narrowing
Occam's
down the
razor.
search by saying it's a bank.
No, you're
near
not
Maze
narrowing anything down because you're literally saying it could be fantasy right now. So let me explain Occam's razor to you. Occam's
There's
razor,
like 6 banks
sir,
near Maze Bank.
Occam's razor states that the simplest of two possible outcomes is most often the correct one. Now, I've heard chatter for months that Union Depository is going to be hit. Union Depository
It's
is
a
also
possible hit.
is also the only one in the area with underground car parking. It is a tall building.
Maze Bank has it too.
And you have a bank truck because Union Depository takes regular deliveries and arrivals of cash
Maze
from
Bank
bank
does too.
trucks.
And there's another
Maze
bank
Bank
in
is a
downtown Los Angeles
financial
that does it
trading
too.
center which does not have any money trucks coming in and out.
You're
Yeah.
completely wrong about that. Maze Bank is a corporation, so they do take
A banking
big armored trucks
corporation
here and there.
that doesn't have armored trucks. So I'm going to use Occam's
Yeah.
razor to say that it's Union Depository. And right now your crew has a Bobcat security truck, so what we're going to be doing is passing out memorandums to all the banks in Los Santos just to be sure
It is.
that they are
The
to
Union
double,
Depository, I can give
triple,
you
and
that.
quadruple check Bobcat security credentials coming in. Okay?
You don't know how we have some of the best hackers. We have some of the best
Uh-huh.
ID fakers that on this
Uh-huh.
team.
Okay,
Five
so
of the best
we're going to
guys
run names
coming
of
together
regular customers.
with a lot of associates coming together. One big score that has been done since 2013. Well, sometime before that or sometime after that, but one big score that hasn't been done on this particular bank since a while ago.
Okay, so you're hitting Union Depository,
We'll
you've
do
got a
it
Bobcat
again.
security truck, and why did you get caught today? I mean, we
It's
wanted to
hard-
talk to you and get a witness statement from you,
do you
sir.
know how hard
Mr. Brodell?
it is to get into the
Right.
Union
We
Depository?
approached you to get a
Very
statement
hard.
from you earlier, and you all but told us as you called your buddy on the phone in a panic that you'd stolen the truck and that you were guilty, and then you said you had a gun and were going to use it. So,
I
you're
just
in a
said that
really
there's
awkward
cops around in the
position.
truck.
yeah,
just said that
you
there's cops around in the
confirmed
truck.
you knew it was a thing. Okay, so what are
What
you
else
hoping to
would I
get
have
for a
to do?
deal? What are you hoping to get for a deal? Because right now, you appear to be giving me whatever candy I like. I'm like a kid in a store right now, okay?
I mean, I'm loyal to these boys. So I ain't gonna give up
York,
nothing.
does he sound
You
that
get
loyal to
threatened
his friends?
Kill these people. I'm not
I
ratting
mean,
out them.
no matter how-
I'm just ratting out the
No matter
plan.
how loyal he is, he's still in a room with a detective and an officer.
And
They
he's
don't know
singing
what
like
he
a
said or what
canary.
he didn't say.
Well, no, but he
You
is
don't
singing
know
like
the
a canary.
squad. You do not know this squad.
I don't know
Trust
the
me,
squad.
Yeah.
one of the best hackers in the whole west of the Mississippi.
I know quite a
One of
lot.
the
Who is he?
best ID fakers in the west of the Mississippi, and then three of the best gunmen in the state, all coming together.
To be fair, I know
For
a
a big heist.
lot of big perps in this state, so why don't you tell me who they are? Otherwise, I'm not that impressed.
I mean, the only big perp that I really knew was the leader of like Trayvon or something. The leader of the Aztec, the leader of the Vaga. Those are some of the big guys that I've heard of.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
So this
no
crew of
big
yours
bank
can't
robbers.
be particularly big
That is my
big
crew.
time. Because if I've never heard of them, then they can't be that big a
Just
deal.
a driver. I'm just a driver. Why are you asking me these burning questions?
You're a
Just
driver that's
Look.
in the line for the slammer for a good 20 to 30 years for conspiracy to commit armed robbery of a federal property,
I'm
okay?
gonna give you the biggest info dump right now. I'm gonna give you the biggest
For a driver,
info
you
dump.
seem to know
There's
a
an
lot.
alternate plan. There's an alternate
Uh-huh.
plan. We could take down another big bank in downtown Los Santos if we wanted.
Uh-huh.
This has been planned out for months.
What, the 24/7?
I have an alternate plan. Yeah. You don't know what the 24/7 has.
Yeah, I do. About
You don't
64
know
bucks
what
in
the
change.
big,
Last
big
time I was
banks
in one, it had
downtown LS
pretzels.
have.
The Grand Pretzel Heist
Alright,
of 2020.
I'll say it. It is the Union Depository.
Yeah,
There.
you told us this already.
There you
You
go.
already told me this. You're not going
I
anywhere.
didn't tell you.
Yes, you already
alluded to it.
did. You already confirmed it was a Union Depository. Twice.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did
Don't
not.
you love circular
Did
logic,
someone-
detective?
Yeah, I love it. Did someone drop you on the head as a baby?
32 times to be exact.
That would
You
explain
might
a
have
lot.
hit him too hard when you tackled him, detective.
It was not
Well,
my
they were
fault. He
small
resisted.
hits.
Okay, so
we
you-
could rob the Maze Bank if we want to right now. The plan is ready to go. Both plans are ready to go. Even if we lose one truck or even if we lose this and that, we could do it right now. The radio and say, "Do it," and if we all agree, they'll go do it. The
without
clock
you, of
is ticking.
course.
Money and gold can be
Cool.
stolen, and silver and emeralds and diamonds can be stolen
Um,
any moment.
Not really, as we can put out the memo to the banks to
I mean,
check
you could just use the
ID
armored truck
documents,
as a
check details.
perfect getaway vehicle.
Well,
What,
it's a
robbing a
perfect
liquor
getaway
store?
vehicle
Isn't that a
for
bit
the-
highbrow?
Fleeca Bank and we could go up and steal the.
No, it's a perfect getaway
rob
vehicle.
the Fleeca
except
Bank in
armored
Harmony.
armored truck
we want
robbery
to.
just fell yesterday.
Yeah, an armored truck robbery in Blaine County yesterday failed because they go approximately no miles an hour.
They were stealing a money truck, like with money
Oh,
in
they're
it.
all
Right,
This-
but
you
my
are dealing
point
with
is they're
empty
not
armored
very
trucks.
fast.
They're Bobcats.
no matter how empty it is,
faster
they're
than
not
They're
really
just
worth
the
anything until
same.
you put things into it.
No,
I mean, they actually are. They're worth quite a lot as armored trucks in general because they're armored trucks. They're actually quite expensive, to be
mean-
honest.
You know, these trucks, they can ram through anything.
Uh-huh.
All I've heard is that in this state there's no SWAT out here, so we could easily take down the entire police force with a big ol'
I don't
truck
think
if we
he's met
want
CIU
to.
before.
That big armored truck. I mean, what do you carry? Big guns? You have
Yeah.
rocket launchers? Grenade launchers? Do you have a fighter jet ready to bomb down the bank truck if ready?
I just, okay, so you
Hey,
said
if I
your
call
crew
my
has
friend
3
thank
shooters,
you.
a hacker, and a forger. Okay, so thinking we've got
I
Bruce
literally admitted that
Willis.
to you.
Yeah,
You
we've got
said
Bruce
information.
Willis. We've got Catherine Zeta-Jones. We've probably got Ryan Reynolds in there too, and
You
Jock
got a guy
Cranley
named
from
Yeah,
Harvey in
Measures.
there too.
Harvey. Yeah, that's the guy you're on the phone to, right?
That was one of the people I was on the phone with, Harvey.
Oh no,
Good guy,
not
very
Steve
good guy.
Harvey.
Well, that's
Isn't he
great. You know
the-
what? It's great because if it is Steve Harvey who's in his crew, they'll rob the wrong bank.
You're just making me not gonna tell you information about this. I don't care if I go to jail for.
Dude, you're telling me everything I want to know.
I'll be out. I'll be out.
Okay.
We could
yeah.
take down the Maze
You'll
Bank.
be out.
Take down any bank if we wanted to.
Uh-huh. Okay, so what you're
Yeah, I'll
telling
be
me
out.
is be on the
I'll be out
lookout
of
for
jail in no
Bobcat
time.
security armored vehicles in the next few days robbing a bank. With Steve Harvey.
Yeah, a bank. Yeah, Steve Harvey, and a bunch of
That's very
celebrities.
simple to counteract.
I'm looking forward to this. This will be fantastic.
Oh well. Oh well. Maybe we're gonna delay it. Maybe it got delayed before I took the truck down there. Maybe it got delayed by a month or two. Maybe we're waiting for the snow to go away to get a better chance at getting out of there. You don't know
Maybe
what we're
with
thinking,
one
girl.
memo, the
You do not
detective
know
can
what we're thinking.
shut down all Bobcat security transfers without.
Well, no, I can't shut them
different kind
down.
of
They still need to
authorization
actually make
I
their
mean, that
money,
would
but...
require massive authority. You'd have to get Congress on that
Oh, no.
one.
No, I
No,
won't. What I need to do is I need
Congress.
to call Bobcat Security, and they will call their customers, and they'll arrange a code system between
What if we
banks to
spray
verify their
paint the
identities.
thing to be a Grup 6 truck?
Then we'll tell
That
them as
shit
well.
does everything. So
Oh
you could
wow,
just
spray painted truck.
make
that
the
won't be
economy
all of it.
crash if you
I
wanted
think
to.
one of those
I
32
doubt you have
times
that
you were
much power.
one of those 32 times you were dropped on your head might have bumped your logic center. So, Deputy
Oh,
York,
yeah,
why
good
don't
logic.
you take him to a holding cell? We're going to process him, and he's going to make absolutely no money from this heist, and he doesn't get a deal because he's deciding to be a smart ass and keep his mouth shut.
I'm smart. I'm
That's
smarter than every dude on that.
I'm smart.
I'm the biggest detective in town. I can take down any gang that I want to. Ooh.
What the hell was this? I don't even know, but that guy's special. Like, full on Special K. Well, I'm sure we'll catch him in the act at some point soon, so thanks for watching. Bye. Damn it.